Sometimes they go, oh, mom, please, we just want to enter the tricycle. We've not entered it in a while. Even when they enter a tricycle, the guy who does not even understand the language they're speaking, they go, good. Another point to be, teach your children good manners. You know that 5 courtesy words, please, excuse me, I'm sorry, thank you, and pardon me. It is compulsory that they know it. And they use it regularly, naturally, continuously, without struggle. Teach them to greet people properly. And when I mean people, I mean all caliber of people, including your domestic staff, including the security guy, including the boat drivers. By default, when my children are coming in, when they see the security guys, we hear, good afternoon, Mr. Ali, good afternoon, good afternoon. And even if for some reason we have to use Uber or Bolt somewhere, immediately they step into the car, they go, oh, good afternoon, sir. And if it's a female driver, they go, good afternoon, ma. And I noticed that, I don't know why, but I noticed that it kind of brightens up the faces of the driver, and they're like, oh, hi, good afternoon, So yeah, teach them to greet properly, and that is all caliber of people. And also when we have domestic staff around cleaning the house, I also made it a point of duty to make sure my children go, oh, well done, ma'am, well done, sir. Times where domestic staff is cleaning, sometimes he actually lays their bed. And then also by default, just go, thank you, sir, for laying my bed. Thank you. Because they are used to it. So these are things you need to continually emphasize on, like speaking politely to everybody. Don't be rude to people. Don't speak in a derogatory manner to other people. Don't speak to make people feel bad. Speak politely to adults, speak politely to younger people, speak politely to your peers. Cheer for other teams. Cheer, whether you're a team member or not. Sometimes teams win, sometimes teams lose. Don't put it on your head. Don't make it look like, nah, those people are my enemy because they are winning. No. If another member of your team has done the job, cheer, clap, applaud. If it is the other team, you do not have to make a fuss about it. You do not have to, be bitter towards them about it. Cheer. All these things are healthy competition, and these things are good manners. The truth of the matter is, it is in your hand to shape how well-mannered you want your children to be. Teach your children to be thankful all the time, to express gratitude. Even the word of God says that while you are waiting in thanksgiving, God answers our prayers. So you need to teach your children to be thankful. Teach them to be thankful. And literally, I'm telling you, when we're getting down from a Bolt or Uber, because by default, I'm going, oh, thank you, and I'm getting down. And then they also go, thank you, sir, thank you. And they get off the car, or maybe we enter the tricycle. Some days we like to explore, especially because of my children. Sometimes they go, oh, mom, please, we just want to enter the tricycle. We've not entered it in a while. Even when they enter a tricycle, the guy who does not even understand the language they're speaking, they go, good afternoon, and they're getting off, they go, thank you. And that is how it is. The security guy who opens the gates, thank you. So you need to teach your children to be grateful. And some of the habits you also need to inculcate in them is letting them know how to write a thank you card. Just designing a small cute card. Thank you for visiting us the other day, sir. Thank you for the gift you bought for us, Mr. David. Thank you for, just a gift card, a simple gift card. Those things go a long way in driving in the point of the importance of gratitude in your children. Now, listen to this one. Even when their music teacher is done teaching them, for example, and he's leaving, you hear, oh, thank you, sir, and they go. When the hairdresser is done making my daughter's hair, or the barber is done giving my son a good haircut, you literally hear them say thank you as they're getting up or getting off the chair. And times that they do not remember, because this thing is consistency and continuity. Times that they do not remember, you just hear me clear my throat. And they just go, thank you. You do not know why I'm clearing my throat, but they get the message, and then they just go by default, thank you. How do you treat the waiter when you're at a restaurant? How do your children treat a waiter? Literally every time we go to the restaurant to eat, because we do this often as a family, you hear my children go, thank you. The waiter brings a cup, thank you. The waiter says, thank you, sir. So they say this thank you over and over, and I don't know, sometimes I feel like it makes waiters pumped, to keep coming back and bringing stuff or whatever. But yeah, that goes a long way. We are all human beings, so it doesn't matter who you are or what you are. you deserve a thank you when you do something that deserves a thank you. Okay, another point will be give them responsibilities. Age-appropriate responsibilities. Like you want to serve, right? You call them, set the table. Setting the table includes putting the plate mat, the cup mat, putting the cutleries on the table and things like that. Telling them to sweep when a part is messy. Telling them to do the dishes or to do their dish when they get to the kitchen. Telling them to get a cup of water for a guest that just came in. And making sure that they're holding the cup properly, because I teach my children not to hold the cup close to where the person who is going to use the cup will put their mouth on, just in case for whatever reason maybe their hands are not clean and all that, but they have to wash their hands before they do that. So age appropriate chores, so when they do a good job and you give them thumbs up, you encourage them, you acknowledge it, they're happy and proud of themselves. Finally, model good behavior. Mom, dad, guardians, parents, caregivers, aunties, uncles, model good behavior. How do you behave even when you think your children are not watching? Or even when they are watching, because it is what you do when you think they're not watching that you do when they are watching. Do you gossip about other people? Do you make a fuss about nothing? Do you react? How do you treat your domestic staff or your house helps? Are you always slapping them, nagging, bullying, shouting at them? That's exactly what your children go to school to do to other people's children. Or you're driving. Do you insult that police officers that stop you on the way? Or the FRSC officer? Or the VIO who is probably doing his job to inspect you, even though sometimes I know they have their own shortcomings? How do you treat those people? You are modeling behavior to your children. Those are the things that will determine how your children would respond to them when they come across them in real life. So how you treat security agents in a country, how you respond to traffic lights. Do you beat traffic lights? Are your children always shouting, wait, why did you beat the red traffic light? Oh, literally, I can't even do it, because if I do, you hear my children say, Mommy, it was red. It wasn't yet green. And something like, no, that's not the traffic light we're going with. We're going with the other one that turned green, that is turning right, So just model good behavior. You want to raise a good person, a good human being, you have to model good behavior. And finally, if you want to raise a good child, all you need to do is act exactly how you want your child to act. And guess what? Start early. Please like, subscribe, share, and you can leave a comment telling exactly what you want me to talk about in another video, or what issues you're facing and you want me to talk about when it comes to parenting and probably other matters. Thank you for watching. Bye.